Welcome, Leo, to another weekly Timeless Ghetto reading by Sapphire Queen 999. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. If you've been here before, then glad to have you back. I would like to begin my messages today by giving a special thanks to all the watchers, to all the fans. I'm really appreciative and grateful for all the support that you guys have given me in the last 8 weeks. I appreciate all the likes, all the views, and all the shares because I'm noticing that my views are increasing. Hopefully my videos are making it into the algorithm and other people are getting to them besides my small social circle. So I'm really thankful for all that. I appreciate you guys. All right, so I just want to remind everyone that these are general messages, that these messages may or may not resonate with you at this time, Leo. These messages are intended for entertainment purposes only, and that these messages are timeless messages so that, the spirit may be clarifying something that happened in your past, or they may be clarifying something that's happening in the now, or they may be putting you on to something that has yet to come. So what I like to do in order to get your message is that I like to pick up your recent past, present, and near future energies. I also like to put out oracle cards in the beginning of each timeline in order to set a mood. And then at the end, I like to read the bottom of the deck cards in order to pick up what I call the overall energies. Today I will be using the Everyday Witch Oracle deck. Then I will be using the Your Tarot, Your Way Tarot Made Easy deck by Barbara Moore. I will also be using the Gilded Tarot Royale. And finally, I'll be using the Teen Witch Tarot. All right, so let's get right to it, Leo. Spirit, please give me an oracle card for Leo's recent past energies. Spirit, just one. Oh, there you go. Just one oracle card, like I said. And we have the Meditation for Clarity card. Okay, so what I'm getting out of this energy, Leo, is that Spirit is telling you to, to meditate so that your intuition could, could be, I want to say clearer, maybe Spirit or anyone of the divine has been, trying to reach you and they haven't been able to get through because your energies, when it comes to your third eye chakra, are blocked. So Spirit is telling you to take some time to, sit in the dark by yourself, clear your mind, breathe in, breathe out, think happy thoughts so that these communication passages could be opened up and Spirit or whoever, whichever divine guides you have can, send you warnings and give you insight on what might be going on with you, Leo. Okay, so let's move on to your first 3 cards in the recent past. All I do is touch the deck and cards are already flying on my lap. So here's the first card. We have the Six of Swords upright. So this card usually means to run away from a situation that you haven't been able to be successful in. And I got another flipper. I got the Page of Wands in the upright. And with the, like I said, with the Six of Swords, that usually means to run away from a situation that you haven't been able to succeed at. But, I also like to look at this card as you traveling towards something that you desire. And with the Page of Wands, a message is coming your way. Usually a good message, a good news, something that you want to probably hear. And for your third card, we have the Four of Swords. And this card usually means to rise, to heal in the upright. But I'm thinking that whatever message you get is going to tell you to, hey, wake up, stop snoozing, stop sleeping, move it, Leo. All right, let's move on to your next 3 cards. So we got the first flipper and we have the Ten of Swords. Sorry, Leo, my camera just stopped. But like I was saying, with the Ten of Swords, it usually means like, you know, putting a certain chapter in your life down to death and moving on towards, you know, that sunlight, towards a better beginning. You know, some people take it as being stabbed in the back, deceit. But, you know, we need more cards in order to clarify. Okay, and then I got another flyer, and we have the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, so it could be some type of deceit from someone that you've been with for a long time. Feels like you kind of grew up with this person, even though, you know, you met them after being grown. But you feel like you grew up with this person, and, you know, you've been with this person for a very long time, and they must have stabbed you in the back. And then your third card is the High Priestess in reverse, which tells me that there are some secrets and some lies that, you know, your intuition hasn't been able to pick up on because of the blockages that it has with that Oracle card warning. And, you know, you have been blinded to what's been really going on right in front of your face, probably. You know, with that, the High Priestess, she sits giving her back towards the water. So, you know, something's been happening there. And, you know, since she's giving her back towards the water, and we do have a Six of Cups in reverse, you may be dealing with a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let's move on to your last 3 cards in the recent past. Spirit, let me get 3 cards. For Leo's recent past. Oh, I got 2 right here. And I got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. And that's being followed by the Fool card. Okay, so, you know, there was something that you put in a lot of work for and that you were very proud of. You know, you felt accomplished, you felt happy and content with, and now you don't. So maybe this relationship, you know, it was something that you know, you felt so happy to be with this person, Leo. You know, they made you feel good. You put a lot of work in order to establish this foundation. And now with your discovery, you're not feeling the same anymore. And with this Fool card, instead of taking a leap, what I'm thinking is that that's how you're feeling right now. That's your energy. You're feeling like a fool. You're feeling foolish for not seeing what was all, you know, what was always in your face. One more card, Spirit. And we have the 3 of Cups in reverse. And all that tells me is that due to this deceit, this betrayal, there will not probably be no reconciliation between you and your person, Leo. All right, so let's move on to the Oracle card of the present energies. We got an Oracle card for Leo's present energies. Okay, we got a flipper. And we have meditation for growth. Sorry, guys, that's my alarm. Supposed to be waking up now to get ready for work, and instead I woke up to do a reading. So anyways, so like I was saying, meditation for growth is your Oracle card. And what I'm getting out of this energy is that Spirit is telling you to find some quiet time and to, you know, dig deep within yourself in order to find your inner strengths so that you could grow into a person who's not only aware of their surroundings, but, you know, a person who will be able to walk away from this betrayal without it affecting their mental or their psyche. Okay, so let's move on to your first 3 cards in the present energies. Wow. Already got a flipper. And we have the 9 of Swords upright. And I just had a card that fell and I'm going to take it. And we have the 8 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so I'm getting that this is why Spirit is telling you to meditate for growth, because, you know, after you found out about this betrayal, and I got your third card right now, King of Swords. But, you know, after you found out about this betrayal, you were really stressed out. You were really fucked up in the head. You weren't sleeping. You weren't eating. You were doing a lot of worrying. You couldn't believe that you let yourself get fooled. And, you know, this person that was dealing with your person probably even tried communicating with you to let you know what was going on. And these messages did not get through with the Eight of Wands in reverse. You ain't got no text, no phone call, no email. They were probably trying, but they probably had a wrong number or a wrong email address. And with the King of Swords, you're just grateful now that you're gonna, you know, step into this energy of being, you know, more logical when it comes to your connections than to just allow your heart to take control and the toll of how you're, you know, of how you're feeling. Okay, so let's move on to the next three cards. That's the first flipper, and we have the Judgment card in reverse. And that's being followed with the Nine of Cups in reverse. Being followed with the Lover's card in reverse. Okay, a lot of reverse cards here, Leo. So with the Judgment card in reverse, what I'm thinking is that, you know, after your discovery, there was no decision for you to make. You already knew that you were not going to be able to tolerate this type of deceit. You know, you're the type of person that you gotta get your hair yanked, or, you know, you gotta get punched than to be cheated on. Because a physical bruise goes away while, you know, a bruise on your heart scars it. And with this Nine of Cups, you know, you're no longer wishful and hopeful or faith, you know, have faith in this connection. You know, the Cup of Nines is usually like making that wish in order to get you into the 10 cups, right? But, you know, you lost that hope, that faith that you carry. And with the Lover's card in reverse, it just shows me that even though you may love this person, you realize that this person does not love you, and that, you know, you probably were wrong about them being your soulmate or twin flame the way you thought they were. So let's move on to your last three cards in the present. Ooh, already got a flyer. And for your first card, for your first card and the last three cards of your present energies, we have the Four of Cups in reverse. And your next card is the Knight of Swords in reverse. And your last card is the Knight of Wands upright. Okay, so what I'm getting out of this energy, Leo, is that, you know, you're no longer gonna want what this person has to offer. After they get caught in their betrayal, they're gonna plead with you and try to beg you to forgive them, you know, to understand that, you know, they were weak and they made a mistake. And you're gonna not see that through. You're gonna be like, hell no. Because, you know, you no longer want this, so you no longer are going to take action towards it. You know, you're no longer going to take the time to learn and study your person in order to try to please them in whatever it is that makes them happy. You're no longer going to take any time, devote anything towards this person. And instead, you're going to start walking towards a new beginning. Something that will probably bring you, you know, more passion than what this person ever had to offer you to begin with. Okay, so let's move on to your oracle card in the near future. So for your near future oracle card, we have prayers and wishes. And what I'm getting out of this energy, Leo, is that I'm thinking Spirit is confirming to you that they heard your prayers and they heard your wishes, and they will help you, you know, get revenge on this person because you're feeling angry, you're feeling upset, You know, you're feeling like an ass, basically, like a donkey. And you know, you've been praying that this person gets what they deserve because of the way they hurt you. You know, you've been wishing that if spirit and the divine do decide to set revenge on them, that you also get a glimpse of it so that you can enjoy it. All right, so let's move on to your first 3 cards in the near future. All right, so we got our first flipper, and we have the wheel in reverse. Second flipper, we have the Page of Swords upright. And we got the third flipper, and it's the Judgment card. So what I'm getting out of this is that, you know, instead of moving forward with your connection, you ended up just moving away from it. And with the Page of Wands, as you moved away from it, you went on looking for some excitement, for something to make you forget about this person, and you ended up getting some information. A message was sent out to you, and what I'm getting is that your person, one that cheated on you, was trying to, you know, see if maybe you would give them an opportunity to explain themselves with this Judgment card before you're so harsh to just decide to move on to the next person. All right, so let's move on to your next 3 cards in the near future. So for your first flipper, we have the 6 of Wands in reverse. And that's being followed with the King of Swords in the upright position. That's flipper. Being followed with the Lover's card in reverse. Okay, so what I'm getting out of this, Leo, is that, you know, even though this person attempted to reconnect with you, it wasn't victorious with the 6 of Wands in reverse. It was not something that you felt you wanted to even take another whiff at it, because you knew that if they played you once, they'll play you again. And with this King of Swords, that's what made you think that way, because you were thinking with logic and not with your heart. And you knew that if this person hurt you once, they'll hurt you twice. And you decided to walk away from this connection because even though you may still have some feelings of love towards this person, there's no more trust in this connection. There's no more union here. It's over. You know, once you betray me, you break the entire foundation of what what Leo thought was a beautiful relationship. Okay, so let's move on to the last 3 cards in the near future. For your first flipper, we have the High Priestess, followed by the 5 of Cups in reverse. Followed by the 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay, Leo, so what I'm getting out of this energy is that with the High Priestess, you know, you were able to meditate and clear up your passage of communication with Spirit and the Divine. You've been more aware of what's going on, and you've been more intuitive. Okay, you've been listening to the signs, picking up on other energies, and using them to your benefit. And with this 5 of Cups, even though, you know, you may have lost your person, you're not feeling depressed or sad about it, because it's better to cry now tears of water than to cry tears of blood. And with this 8 of Swords in reverse, it's, you know, you're feeling relieved because you were released out of that, you know, karmic connection. It was toxic. Okay, so let's move on to your overall energies with the bottom of the deck cards. So for your bottom of the deck cards, your oracle card reads Tears of Joy and Sadness. So I'm seeing that as you right now, Leo. You're there looking in the mirror, and even though you got a huge smile in the mirror to society, you're smiling deep down. You know, you are hurt, and you are working on healing from this betrayal. With the Seven of Pentacles, you're here taking the time to assess everything, trying to figure out what led your person to do what they did. And with this Queen of Wands in reverse, it just tells me that you are feeling unattractive, you're not feeling sexy, you're feeling like, you know, like you lost your swag because, you know, this person was so into you, this person was so lustful over you, they came to love you, and for them to betray you, all it means to you is that, you know, you must have lost something that made them lose interest. And with this King of Cups as your last card, you see, I told you you're probably dealing with a water sign. I'm thinking that, you know, well, if you look at this picture, they're dancing around a big pot and they're brewing something. You know, but what I'm getting out of it for you, Leo, is that you still are gonna remain a believer in love. You know, just because this person hurt you, you're not gonna stop receiving and offering love when the opportunity comes. All right, so this is what I have for you guys this week, Leo. I hope that it resonated with you guys. If it did, don't forget to press the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell in order to be made aware of future readings. And don't forget to hit share and send this message to all the Leos in your circle. Okay, so it's always a pleasure. Talk to you guys next week. Bye.